Hi Taurus, welcome into a next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I hope you're doing well, and I do want to remind you this is general, and it's meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you, beginning around when you are guided or drawn to this video, not just following when I post it. I just feel like you have a lot going on, and a lot is shifting for you, surpassing this next 48-hour period for you. A sense of preparation taking place, at least to a certain extent. Impressive behavior, okay? But we're going to pull from the Gilded Tarot Royale. We'll do a layered spread for your next 2 days, but I feel the need to pull some tea leaf cards to begin and get some random messages in regards to what this deck has for us. I do feel the need to say, in your energy, I sense a hint of emotion floating to the surface in the next 48, and potentially rewinding back a bit. I sense that you deal with a lot, okay? I'm feeling like you are just a bit burnt out, but have to keep moving forward. They're saying keep trucking along. Things will shift or change up for you in the way they're meant to. I feel like you are one strong soul, and the next 48 will remind you of just that, but not to force oneself to do more than you have to, okay? Because then you'll regret it when you feel quite burnt out, okay? Or you don't have the necessary energy or just the resources to do what actually is necessary moving forward. Does that make sense? Wrap up your day with a sense of peace regarding both days. But we have the Purse card. Pay attention to your finances. Okay, there could be an unexpected amount of money taken out of your account. I do feel as if there's the potential for some extra money to flow in, but don't overspend, okay? Purchase what's necessary and save the rest, okay? There's an important financial investment for you on the horizon, but I also just feel like you're also going to feel guided to buy something or multiple somethings that are quite random, but are going to be beneficial for your path moving forward. And we want to make sure you have the expendable income or just the comfort, the feeling of comfort to just go for it and purchase that, okay? Or all of which. But Spirit's saying in the midst of you even desiring and making more money, needing to pay close attention to your finances, you have plenty of material things on the horizon for you, or just in your current day situation. There might be a moment where you're at home or just even in the office for some, and you are pushed to look around and remember all of the things that you have, okay, the possessions. And this may give you a sense of comfort or just reminds you you don't need to overspend right now, okay? But there are certain obstacles you'll have to overcome in the next 48 in regards to when you're trying to accomplish your work, finish tasks, right? Some it has to do with the energy in the air. I do feel like someone around you needs to take a deep breath, okay? It could be more than one person for you, but I feel like Spirit's as well saying, first of all, it's not your energy to carry. So if you're empathic, which I feel like a lot are drawn to this reading, take a deep breath and cleanse your energy. Separate yourself from a situation if need be. You're better than that, okay? You're better than that. I feel as if you're not necessarily in a judgmental energy. I mean, you might be in way of being, but it's just you sort of observing and thinking about people's past ways of being or way of being, and just reminding oneself, I don't want to be like that, okay? It's this reminder to oneself through other people's actions and ways of being and whatnot, that you've progressed so far in life, and you don't want to be that nasty kind of energy, or just you don't want to be that person who treats others in that kind of way. Does that make sense? Be a shining example is what I'm getting. Be a shining example. Somebody in your family is going to be in a state of sorrow is what I'm getting as well, but I do feel like that isn't yours to carry, okay? Even if you care. But let's do some shuffling. Clear your voice, Taurus. It's very important that you get it out there. Spirit's going to work through you at a certain point in order to even speak through you potentially, to make sure that something gets across to somebody, if not multiple people. You could absolutely be a spiritual worker being drawn to this reading. And I feel like even if you don't do spiritual work for your business or for your career in general, there's a push in the next 48 to pull your own tarot cards or oracle, or both, right? If you have a deck or two, okay? Or multiple. Anyways, the Five of Pentacles. Spirit's saying that the lack that you're experiencing at this time, or just that's taking a highlight, it will just dissipate moving forward. Okay, bad wording, but there's a sense of financial gain on the horizon for you due to a new job, or just a pay increase, or I feel like extra clientele and customers flowing in. But this is going to be leaving you quite busy, okay? And I feel like this will be reminded to oneself in the midst of working a day-to-day job, or just running your business, dealing with energy that isn't perfect. You'll be reminded where you don't fit in moving forward, okay? I just feel like there's a need to take a deep breath when the energy affects you once again, or you just feel the need to calmly overcome an obstacle or just move around it. When you feel the need to step away from your work and come back in better energy, or just when things feel easier, trust that feeling. You are hands down the most intuitive of all 12 signs, and you need to remember this in the next 48, okay? Your intuition will come in handy. I just heard it will be shining. And I feel like, did you hear that? I lost my breath for a second. Just stop speaking when things feel difficult to get out, okay? Let's just take a deep breath. Okay, so I just feel like you're going to need to move to a new place of residence or a new place of employment. It could be both for you. I sense that people are thinking about you in a very honorable light, okay? People are viewing you as somebody who knows what they're doing and even leads the way in that sense, okay? Bear with me. Let's keep pulling for Taurus. Where you don't feel comfortable, we will make sure it doesn't last. Period. Okay, period. And I feel like you're being recognized as somebody who easily manifests, okay? Who easily sees what they desire come to be. But look at all those doves in the Queen of Swords. There's a sense of spirits around you giving you a sense of hope at certain points. There could be some messing with at other moments in the next 48. But I just feel like there's more than one spirit around you saying, we've got you. We've got you, Taurus. There's no need to worry. There's no need to over-contemplate. With the combination of our guidance, our reminders, the downloads you're getting, and your intuition, you're golden. You're absolutely golden. But with the blue coloring of the Queen of Swords, I'm being drawn to it. I feel like what makes you feel peaceful in the next 48 and moving forward, what makes you feel at ease, that's what we need more of, okay? Including connections. Nobody who makes you ultra stressed should be put to the forefront of your focus, right? Try to minimize conversations that leave you a bit on edge or just jittery, okay? Energy does affect you even if you're not an empath, period, okay? But let's keep pulling. Yeah, protection. And Spirit saying, in the midst of, out of respect for the fact that things are going to be quite busy for you moving forward, when you can, take the moments to rest, okay? Take a nap if you have time. Sleep in if you can afford it. I just feel like you need to, energy-wise, prepare for what lies ahead. And in other ways, again, preparation for a big change or just a switch up for new levels of success for oneself. Don't feel rushed. Don't feel rushed, because I feel like people might be a little bit demanding. It might be the feeling in the air in a situation. But the Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands, Spirit's saying you're about to experience a passionate new beginning for oneself, okay? But I also feel like someone drawn to this reading, if not multiple, are acquiring a new position, whether it's within the same company or it's a brand new one for work where it's going to be successful for you, help you make money, or more so, and then it's going to feel peaceful all the meanwhile. Spirit's saying this is perfect for you as a Taurus. We don't need you overly stressed. We don't need you wrapped up in a situation or multiple that's going to leave you on edge, okay? Just because a situation is on edge and makes you money doesn't mean it's right for you, okay? Or saves you money. You get the point. Apply it as you may, but it's the next 48 that reminds you, look at this Three of Wands. A big ship's coming in for you, my friend, okay? I'm feeling a bit better spoken. It's a little bit easier to speak at this point in the reading, but I just feel like you need to recognize when you are able to communicate in an easier manner. Who or what were you wrapped up with? Who left a situation? And I sense that this may not be new news to you, right? But I just feel like, again, things are changing for you for the better. I feel like there's going to be a spiritual visit for you, a spirit visiting you in the next 48, and this will be intensely eye-opening, okay? Spirit saying we've opened your third eye recently, or it may just be happening at some point in the upcoming days, and then moving forward, we cannot have it closed. We need you to see the way. We need you to better understand things. We need you to trust in what you already know and what you're gaining at this time and moving forward. Period. Okay? If you think you have a lot of material things now, you just wait for your future to unravel. Okay? I feel like for some drawn to this reading, you're being reminded there's a huge housing situation, right? You'll be purchasing a big house, fast forwarding to your beautiful future. If that's already the case for you, so be it. But that specific message is coming through for a reason. Yeah, I feel like there's a simple conquering vibe about you in the next 48 where you just want to do something and you want to do it well. There's going to be a lot of speaking. You can hear how the messages are just coming out quite quickly, okay? You can do no harm as long as you're trusting your intuition and moving at a comfortable pace for oneself. Again, they're saying don't burn yourself out, okay? Yeah, focus on your savings, all right? Focus on your savings. I do feel like your bank account amount will be increased, okay? What should we pull now? Let's actually pull a couple small everyday tarot. Just gonna pull a few. Look at that, the Magician. The possibilities are endless for you at this time, Taurus, and you need to recognize or remember how quickly you will see what you focus on, think about, come to be. I feel like there are some tarot readers drawn to this reading. The power of your mind, okay? So channel it towards focusing on what you desire in a very simplistic way, okay? But I just feel like you almost want somebody else to see something clearly, but I don't sense that you're going to. If anytime in the next 48 at the very least, you're not gonna be able to adjust their perspective or their view on things, okay? So just keep your focus on what's in your control, okay? What else do we have? Okay, if you desire something new in the next 48, manifest it, period, okay? But the Seven of Pentacles talks about how even if you are passionate about what you do for work, you're just putting in the effort even if you're feeling low in energy or just not really up to it in one way, shape, or form. It's your dedication, your consistency, your passionate efforts that just leave something growing consistently, and people impressed all the meanwhile. Your intuition will be wrapped up in it all. Now, I do feel like with that being put with the Ace of Wands, Spirit's saying the next 48 again highlights your preparation, work being put forth towards acquiring something new or multiple somethings for you, beginnings, opportunities. It just feels like doors are about to open for you left and right. It's a time to be a Taurus, but I just feel like it may not fully feel like that 24/7 because you just deal with a lot of crap, right? But again, the Four of Cups. No, or was that the daily read? Anyways, the next 48 reminds you who and what's not meant for you, okay? Regardless of me mixing up the readings in my mind, we definitely talked about you needing to only associate oneself with peaceful, comforting situations, connections, right? People, places, and situations is a better way to put it. I just feel like as well, Spirit will remind you that certain conversations with one person in specific aren't actually doing you justice, even if you think so, okay? But it's this feeling that Spirit's also guiding you at times to get your voice out there or just connect with somebody because you have healing energy or you're just helpful, okay? Or they just need somebody to talk to. The Three of Cups, as well as one last and final one. The Hierophant. Yeah, the next 48 highlights change in the future for you. It highlights the fact that you have a lot in your control at this point in moving forward. So just take a deep breath and recognize once again, I mean, how many times have I said that? There's a lot to celebrate, okay? And you will easily connect with who you choose to in the next 48 moving forward. So let's be wise and choose selectively, okay? It's the next 48 that reminds you that you deserve the justice for all the hard work you've been putting forth and for you not giving up and not settling all the meanwhile. You're one intuitive, strong soul, and the next 48 reminds you of just that as well, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your next 48, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Taurus.